On IMDb, Fertile Celluloid says Batman is really an expanded trailer that has dramatic cancer. I'm no fan of Burton, a director who has been propped up by A-list designers and DOPs for years, but I like Sleepy Hollow, Big Top Pee-wee is passable, and Ed Wood is a classic, thanks to the brilliant screenplay. I despise Beetle junk, though, and see Mars Attacks as a massive missed opportunity. Big Fish, it's beyond rotten. Which now brings me to Batman. What a pile! Nicely shot and beautifully designed, as many Burton films are, but there's more drama inside a block of ice and more suspense on a toilet seat lying sideways on a desert bombing range. The film is a horrible trailer expanded to feature length and suffers from terminal dramatic cancer. The final chase scene with Nicholson is beyond awful, and Keaton's Batman has no charisma. Compare this to the terrific Batman Begins, and you'll see the difference a good director makes to strong material. 1 star.
What's this guy's deal with cancer?
I have no idea. What is dramatic cancer?
It's a tumor that cries.
Also, how suspenseful is a toilet seat lying sideways on a desert bombing range? Like, what?
Yeah, this dude's high fructose corn syrup.
Very good.
Instead of highfalutin. You understand?
Nope.
All right.
Hello, and welcome to the Royds Revue podcast. I'm Rob.
I'm Andy. I'm Batman, but I'm Andy.
Oh no. Yeah. And we are here to talk Batman from the year of our Megazord, 1989. A year we've done quite a number of times over the last few weeks. Andy, how are you?
I'm good. How about you, Robbie?
I'm good. We've both seen this before.
Oh, of course.
End of episode.
All right. Well, I mean, this is...
No, we're not. No, it's over.
Oh, okay. Are we back?
We're back.
Oh, okay.
We can continue, I guess.
This was a very big year for movies, and that's why we've covered so many movies from the year of our Megazord.
Yeah, we've done The Little Slur Maid. That's the only one I can remember. That's the only one I can remember. That's
check that episode out.
Yeah, there was one I had that you really liked, and I just can't remember right now.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay. We've done Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade from 1989.
Yeah. Check that episode out.
Did we do another film from 1989, or is that it?
Probably, but either way. We're going to try something new. We're going to try something nude. So, Andy, check this out. Wow. That's middling.
Yeah.
And I let you have average, I guess. Yeah. It's fine.
I mean, I'm showing you my nipple, so I'm glad I have average nipples.
Well, it's an average nipple. It's a regular nipple.
Yeah, kind of hairy.
Nothing to write home about. Right.
I have one hair sticking right up. Okay, let's just keep going.
Let's move on. So I'm gonna try and break down the plot or summarize the movie, the Batman, 1989, within, let's go 45 seconds.
All right, and I'm gonna beatbox under it.
That's okay.
I've just added that portion to it.
That's good.
So let's see if you could get a flow going. Maybe do it in a rhyme. Do you like how I'm changing your segment on the fly and I'll make you do a rap?
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure because I am not good at this. Okay. Did the timer start?
I didn't start a timer, no.
Oh, okay.
I just started feeling the beat.
Just feeling that rhythm.
Feel the rhythm, right. Feel the rhyme. Andy, come on, it's Batman time.
Hey.
All right, I'll get a 45-minute timer going. Because Andy's going to do the entire movie in 45 minutes.
In words.
All right, here we go. Ready? 45 seconds. Go.
Okay, so we got Batman, right? He's on a roof. right? And there's these bad guys that just robbed, a family, and Batman's like, "I'm Batman. Tell your friends." And then, the Joker, he's not the Joker yet. And Jack Nicholson's all like, "Yo, I'm a bad guy over here," and some cops are like, "Yo, we're also bad guys over here." And then the real bad guy, Grisham or whatever, he's all like, I'm gonna get rid of this Jack Nicholson fella. And then he becomes a Joker, and then he's all like, "I'm a clown man. Here's all this money. He's got my face on it." And then Batman's like, "I'm gonna fucking kill you." And then he kills him, and he fucking murders him along with several other people. But that's about it. Oh shit!
That's the timer.
Yo, I nailed it.
You did nail it.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to? Should I grade you?
Sure.
It was good. I'll give it an A minus.
I'll take it.
I'll give it an A minus because you didn't talk about Vicki Vale at all or Knox.
That's true. I also missed the very important part that Jack Nicholson killed Bruce Wayne's parents.
Yes,
That's pretty pivotal.
It's also Jack Napier is the last name in this.
Yeah, Napier. Yeah. Well, let's get right into it.
Right away, the music has my blood pumping.
Hell yeah, that is also my first note.
It's fucking sick.
This is one of the greatest scores ever committed to anything.
Yes, that's also one of my notes. Legit, one of the greatest opening themes of all time. And then you're right. The score throughout the movie is incredible. Yeah.
Danny Elfman really outdid himself here.
And I like the Prince songs when they start coming in.
Yeah, I don't mind them. They don't. They fit the vibe, I think.
It's not like they don't litter them throughout the movie. Like you only get them with the Joker.
Yeah.
Which is why they
I
work.
only remember two.
That's really all they are.
Yeah.
Because you got the scene when he's in the painting and they're doing Party Man and they're fucking up all the stuff.
Yeah.
And then the scene later on when he's throwing all the money out.
Yep.
And it just fits because he's just being a silly, goofy boy.
He's a silly goose. So are we Batman? Because we're always telling people to tell their friends about us.
That's fair. That is true. That's
Are we a collective Batman?
We are. We are one in the Batman. Goo, 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 goo. We are vengeance. We are the night.
We are the Royds.
Very good. Are we supposed to believe that that this is Thomas, Martha, and Bruce at the beginning of the movie?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's setting that up a little bit.
Well, right away that I knew that didn't work because, like, no way Thomas Wayne is not able to get a taxi. So I was like, oh, okay.
Right.
And then that hooker hits on a kid.
Yeah, well, it's a good-looking kid. Cut that out. You gotta cut that.
But like right away, they're walking through it. Some hooker like sees the grown man, his wife, and then their child, who's older than 12. She's like, "Hey," I was like, "What?"
Yeah. Weird.
And the husband's like, "Don't worry, I have a good idea.
Yeah.
We can't get a cab. We let a guy basically cut in front of us because they're like, "Are you open? All right, cool. I'm going to come in this cab. I'm going to come into this cab now. Me and my family." And another guy just swoops in. He's like, "Can't believe I lost that cab."
Yeah.
Well, you just stood there.
Yeah.
You had the door open and didn't do shit. So
that's Gotham, baby. Why does anybody live here?
And I'm asking questions like right off the bat because I don't know why. I'm just doing it.
Do it.
No, you know what? I'm changing this from a question to a statement.
Okay.
I think this is the beginning of the thugs in Gotham talking about the bat.
Yeah.
Because right at the beginning, these guys are like, "You shouldn't have turned that gun on that kid, man. I seen this guy as a bat. All these other guys, he's dressed as a bat." And throughout this whole movie, you have just guys going, "The bat."
Yeah, I heard he drinks your blood.
Yes, in these thick accents.
Yeah, I like the reporter guy,
Knox, Robert Wool.
Yeah, he's like the only one who's like, "This guy's real."
Yeah,
but he's like, "Yeah, fucking right, you idiot."
This guy's really funny. When he meets Kim Basinger, and he goes, "If you want to take nudes, you're gonna need a long lens."
Yeah. He also immediately after their conversation, he's like, "By the way, will you marry me?" And she's like, no.
How about dinner or something?
Yeah.
He doesn't stop. He tries to hit on her the whole movie. And I don't really blame her. It's Kim Basinger, but come on, dude.
Yeah. And she's like the only one who believes you.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, there's a chance.
Why are you chasing him away?
Yeah.
Or her away? I do want to back up a little bit because I was talking about those two thugs at the beginning. I love the cliche of two bad guys or two thieves talking, and one says to the other, you shouldn't have turned the gun on the kid. I love that. I'm a sucker for that.
Yeah. Like one of them has a little bit of a conscience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and one of them is just a fucking nutbag.
Yeah, I'm a fucking maniac who's like, I'll shoot anyone. The younger, the better. I'll kill him right in the face. I'll shoot him.
Oh, man. He's Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Billy D. Williams should have played Two-Face.
He was going to in a third installment.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But he's so good here.
Oh, he's Billy D. Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a cool Two-Face. I feel like you never see like a totally like cool Two-Face.
Yeah. He's always like on edge because he lives in Gotham. And if you're in Gotham, you're just on edge all the time. And that's why everybody like, once an actually really, really terrible thing happens to them, they're like, I'm going to be a supervillain now because my life is so fucking rough in this terrible city.
Well, Gotham is the only place, I think, even in comic books, where they could justifiably go, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take an entire section of this city and make it a prison.
Yeah. Arkham City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the greatest games of all time.
I agree. I'm egregious.
What do you like better, Arkham City or Arkham Asylum?
I like Arkham City just because of the flying mechanics.
I agree.
The gliding mechanics, rather.
I think Arkham City is the best game of the series.
I agree. I'm egregious.
I also think the last game, Arkham Knight, fucked up when, like, in Arkham City, you can play as Catwoman, change to Catwoman, and then roam around the city.
Yes, they fucked up by not having that available.
But then in Arkham Knight, there's like, no, you get these little missions as Batgirl, and it's like, why can't I roam Gotham with them?
Yeah, that would have been a game changer. No pun intended. Fuck it, pun intended.
Yeah, that's not what we're here though for though.
Also, I think the game itself is. I know it has a bad rap, too much Batmobile, but I think the game is great.
That is not the game's only problem.
I agree. The story really, really fucking let me down.
It's a major, major letdown, especially because the marketing was, you know what? I'm spoiling it. I don't care. It's almost 10 years old at this point.
Oh, yeah. Fucking, they were like, it's a brand new character. And like, shit, who can it be? They know Bruce. They know everything about his suit. He even like puts a gun to the weak point. He's like, I know if I shoot you right here, you're not blocked. And he shoots him. I was like, holy shit, who is this guy? Oh, look at that. It's the Red Hood. It's
the minute in the story they're like, oh, Jason Todd was killed by. I was like, no, he hasn't been a part of any of the Arkham games.
Yeah, and they don't even mention him. I was just like, no. As I was playing, like, controller in hand, just weeping. No.
That was horrible. I remember I was audibly disappointed when that happened. I was like, are we doing this?
And then like you fight him. And the cutscene is just Bruce like, hey, man, I'm sorry. And then he's like, oh, you are forgiven.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
You are forgiven. He's like, he's like, I wish I wasn't. I wish I wasn't forgiven. Batman kills now.
Yeah, just kill me, please. Also, the end, like, I collected all the fucking trophies.
Yeah.
All the Riddler trophies. And then the end is so weird and ambiguous.
Yeah.
He's like a flaming bat creature after he supposedly kills himself. So what? Is he dead or what? Who is that? What's going on?
I have no idea. I didn't collect all the Riddler trophies.
Yeah, no, I went all out.
You liked that game a lot more than I did.
That's true.
I thought I had a lot of issues with it.
It's also, it feels like a missed opportunity because, like, first off, Scarecrow comes back and he's way less interesting than he was in the first game.
Yes.
He's like, I talk like this now. Like, okay, you were way wackier back in the first one where you're like, woohoo, I'm the scary guy. And like the Scarecrow sequences in the first one were like the highlight of the first.
Yeah,
one.
they were awesome because they were legitimately terrifying.
Yeah, and like the screen would tilt a little bit, and he would cough, and you'd be like, "Oh shit, something's weird."
But like
that was
with that scene in the morgue in the first one when you unzip one of them and it's your fucking dad starts talking to you.
Yeah, and then like you're walking down that corridor, and then you become little Bruce.
Yeah,
it's just like, oh, that's right. Batman is just a scared 8-year-old.
And like you mentioned, the cough, that first cough, when you first do that, you're like, that's fucking weird. Why is Batman coughing?
Did he catch a cold? Makes sense. But like, yeah, it was good stuff. And then in the fourth one, you're just like, yeah, I'm spooky now. I was like, you're less spooky than you were.
Yeah, you're a caricature now.
Yeah, you're just like the I'm a grumbly voice villain. Oh, every other game, cool.
Hey, Batman, I'm you.
Yeah. Only one of us can talk like this, so I'm gonna kill you.
That was the whole plot of the game. I swear to God, I'm gonna be the one who can talk like this. No.
But I mean, I don't know. It's the gameplay was still solid.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and that's really why I'm playing the game.
But the issue was with the Batmobile was. All of a sudden, you were just driving a tank, and like you're like blasting guys as you're driving through Gotham.
Yeah, and like it really doesn't make any narrative sense. Like for like in the beginning, it's like Scarecrow shows up, and like the entire city gets evacuated except for criminals.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, off to a weird start, and then
all the bad guys stay.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm still going to blow up this city or whatever it is. Like, well, you're just going to kill your friends and yourself.
Like,
so what is
Bruce, just get out of there.
Yeah, just leave. Let him do it. Whatever.
Who cares? Who fucking cares at this point?
There's that. Off to a really weird start. Number 2 is this dude shows up. The Arkham Knight shows up with an armada, like a full-blown army. And you're like, wow, first off, where to get this funding? That's number 1. But anyway, and then they get into tanks, but the tanks are unmanned.
Yeah.
Hey, if you know Bruce and you know he won't kill, and the Red Hood's entire thing is like, Batman, you gotta fucking kill people, right? Because look at what the Joker did. If you had killed the Joker, I wouldn't be all fucked up. That's his whole thing. But he has unmanned tanks. If you would just put people in those tanks, you would put Batman in a pretty good narrative position because, wow, interesting. He has to find out a new way instead of just blowing up these tanks with his tank. It's bad writing.
Yes, I agree. All right, listen, I totally agree.
I'm also not playing a Batman game to shoot tanks.
That's the issue. I don't care. Listen, I can look past loopholes and logic holes in video games because at the end of the game, like, it's got to be interesting.
Yeah.
Like, because if they did that, I don't know how, like, you're right. Narratively, that is more interesting. But as a gameplay mechanic, how do you play as Batman going, I don't know if I should do this?
Well, it's weird enough that he has an army.
Yes.
Right. Maybe just have no tanks and just a whole bunch of, like, he hired a whole bunch of mercenaries.
Yeah.
Fine. Cool. Get the tanks out of here. That's the worst part of the game.
I totally agree. And there's so much of it.
Yes, and then you fight Deathstroke.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh shit, like you fight him in a tank, and then he jumps out of the tank, and then you punch him in the face, and that's it. I was like, what?
Yeah, there's no point.
Because again, Deathstroke, the best fight of Arkham Origins.
Yeah, that's what the whole game was marketed around.
Yeah, and it was great.
Yeah, it was great. It was also the second fight of the game.
Yeah, and then I thought he would come back, and he does not.
No.
The other good fight was the first Bane fight. That was a good game. Honestly, Origins is a good game.
It is. Little empty,
and it's the weakest of the 4. But
see, I disagree.
You think it's better than Arkham Knight?
Yeah, I had more fun playing it.
Okay, I think it has the best story out of all of them.
It's cool because you get Black Mask.
Yeah, and then it's like Joker pretending to be Black Mask.
Yeah,
and like I really like how they show Joker and Batman's first go around, and Joker like watches him save, like Joker's about to die and Batman saves him, and then he's like, why did you do that? He's like, oh shit, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this dude.
Yeah,
that was like really interesting, good stuff. But speaking of Batman and Joker's first fight.
Good
Yeah,
segue.
pretty good, right? Pretty
Yeah.
good. Batman 1989. 20
Which
minutes.
is what
into
we're
this
here
podcast.
for.
Yeah. Wait, we already started talking about it, and then we
got sidetracked.
whatever. I like how
honestly, this is going to be a lot of just Batman talk. There's going to be a
so
lot
much
of
Batman.
just Batman talk.
Arguably too much Batman.
I mean, there's already enough Batman talk out there, but here we are now.
In media, there is just so much Batman all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Hey
guys, alert the media. 2 white guys are talking about Batman.
2 neckbeards. Well,
let me guess, they're in their 30s. Yep.
Sure are. I like how Bruce is just a grade A weirdo. I really enjoy that. I like my Bruce is weird. Robert Pattinson was also a good weird Batman.
Robert Pattinson was awesome as Batman.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Michael Keaton's awesome as Batman.
I agree.
Real quick, thank you so much for listening. If you want to send us some feedback, send us an email at roydsrevue@gmail.com. That's ROYDSREVUE@gmail.com.
You could also find our music on Spotify, iTunes, wherever you get your music by searching The Royds. That's ROYDS. We have 2 albums and a Christmas song. Hope you like it.
You know who kind of steals the show in the little bit he's in this movie?
Alfred?
Jack Palance.
Oh, yeah.
I need someone I can trust.
Yeah. I forgot who he was for a second. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. He's Grisham.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome in this.
Yeah,
he's going toe to toe with Nicholson, and he's just bringing it.
Yeah, I really like when Nicholson shows up again.
Yes,
after he thinks he's dead, and he's like, "Oh, Jack, hey, how you doing, man?" And he's like, "You tried to fucking kill me, brother.
Maybe we can cut a deal."
Yeah, good stuff. Very.
I
good.
love the line in that scene. He goes, "I've been dead once already. It's very degrading."
Yeah. Honestly, that's one of my favorite scenes because they don't show him, and like the way the light hits him, barely, you just see a little bit of white.
Yeah,
and he's honestly very scary, and I'm into it.
This is a great portrayal of the Joker.
Yeah, it is.
And I feel like Heath Ledger, who was a powerhouse as the Joker, I feel like a lot of people lost sight of how good this interpretation of the Joker actually is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree 100%.
And do you know what I think has made this Joker age really well?
What's that?
It's not incel Joker.
Yeah.
It's not the mysterious guy with a dark past. He was just a dick mobster. That's what he was.
Yeah, he was like low level too.
Yeah. He was a low level dick mobster who had a reputation for flying off the handle.
Yeah.
So there's no tragic backstory.
No.
He fucked around and found out.
Yeah. Yeah. And like you don't see people with posters of Jack Nicholson's Joker who are like, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm misunderstood. Shut up. You're a weirdo.
Oh, this is a great extension of the Cesar Romero Joker. He's comedic, but he's a killer.
Yeah, he's dark. You know, he's
This is a guy who, in The Dark Knight, the Joker says, about sending a message or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Here, there's not even a message. He's just having a good time.
It's just chaos. Yeah.
And honestly, that's what I want my Joker to be. Like at one point when he's dancing with Vicki Vale and he goes, "It truly is Beauty and the Beast." And then he goes, "But if anyone else calls you Beast," that's incredible.
He goes, "You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you?"
He puts him right in the face. This is shit you see the Joker in the animated series actually doing.
Yes.
So you wouldn't hit a man with glasses. That Beauty and the Beast line.
Yeah. I mean, I think I said it on this podcast before. I think the greatest portrayal of Batman is the one in the animated series.
Yes, that's easy.
Yeah. And I also think the greatest Joker is Mark Hamill's Joker in the animated series.
Yes.
They just fucking nailed Batman. The whole mythos, everything. The aesthetic, everything. They nailed it. And I also I understand what you're saying. Like he's in this there's a darkness, but he's also like a goofball.
Yeah.
But he'll also kill you. And like it's just it works. And Nicholson really fucking brings it.
He's awesome here. And it's one of those things where I'm watching this and I'm going, I know they used Robin Williams to lure Nicholson into this role. And as great as Williams was, this is all Nicholson, man.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I can't see Robin Williams bringing the darkness. Although, you ever see the movie, what is it, 24-Hour Photo or something?
1 hour. Yes, 1 hour photo. Incredible movie.
Yeah.
When he plays Sid Parrish.
I can't remember.
That's the guy's last name. When he's
ooh,
incredible movie.
Good stuff.
That scene when he's he goes, "This is all pretend."
Yeah.
Incredible
stuff. Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. So maybe I don't know. I would like to see a parallel universe where he did do it and it was probably great in a different way.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, there's no doubt he'd be great, but you're watching Nicholson here. He looked at me and goes, "I'm not doing a voice." Because this was before Hamill did the Joker voice.
Yeah.
So now everyone has to do a Joker voice.
Right. And they need like a laugh. But Nicholson's laugh is good.
Nicholson's laugh's awesome here.
Yeah. It's kind of like more of a chuckle.
Yeah.
No, I'm into it. I have a note that says one of the wackiest things in this movie is Alfred's eyebrows.
Yes, they're all over the place. He's got those big brows, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, another example of why this Joker's great. His plot during that press conference outside the courtroom is to have a bunch of mimes just approach.
Yeah.
Like, that's the Joker. Because here's the thing. You're not going to sit there and go, "Ha ha, that's me. I would totally hire a bunch of mimes."
Right.
And then he takes the fucking quill, the pen, and throws it into the guy's throat.
In the dude's neck. Yeah. Great stuff.
Incredible
Great stuff.
He's brutal.
I loved Bruce Wayne's reaction to all that. He's just like dumbfounded.
Yeah.
And like he even gets shot in the arm, but he's still just like mouth agape. Like, what just happened?
Well, yeah, because it's not only that, but he's also like, that's Jack Napier. I watched him fucking die.
Yeah. And he's like, I thought I was the kookiest guy in the city.
Well,
who the fuck is this guy?
This dude's sleeping upside down.
Yeah, this dude's nuts. This dude's crazy.
That right there should have been the giveaway. Like, oh, that's Batman.
Yeah. There's a couple of things.
Oh yeah, later on there's something comes up where Vicki Vale immediately should have been like, "Oh, he's Batman. I understand
that's
now."
Batman. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Another great Joker line: "This town needs an enema."
Yeah. That's a very good line.
Again, he's just upset that Batman's getting the press. That's all he wants is attention.
Yeah, he's like, everybody look at me.
Yeah. Look what I'm doing.
It really is, especially in this movie, a battle of who can be the biggest weirdo in Gotham.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, who's more weird? The guy dressed up like a bat or the guy who's he's not even dressed up like a clown. He just is a clown.
He's legitimately just a clown now.
Great stuff. Alfred says after Bruce has Vicki Vale over.
Yeah.
Alfred says, "Oh, leave everything out. I'll clean it up in the morning." That's how you get ants.
I mean, with all the rooms in that house, there's got to be ants somewhere.
Oh yeah. Well, they have a bat infestation.
Yeah, exactly. So. I think the bats probably take care of the ants.
That's true. There's a whole ecosystem in the Wayne Manor.
Speaking of Alfred, there's this thing that like they just kind of touch upon very lightly here, and it's that Alfred wants Bruce Wayne to stop being Batman.
Yeah.
Because he wants him to settle down with Vicki Vale at one point, and then at another point he's like, "I don't want to spend my remaining years mourning old friends or their children," or something like that. Yeah. And it's like, what are we doing here? Can we just have the Batman movie? This is a great Alfred, though.
He is, yeah. But it is also like either keep going with that or don't put it in at all.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like it just feels like they're just adding drama to it. It's like, I don't need this.
And in the first two, I mean, because this kind of like Batman and Robin is based on this too, right? It's the same world.
No. apparently in canon, there's two different. They're not in the same world, and there are comic books that extended this continuity.
Right, that's true. Yeah, Batman. Was it like 93 or something?
Something like that, because this is like Batman and Batman Returns.
Yeah,
and then everything after that is.
I never read those, but I've
never read them either. I mean, you could kind of tell when you watch Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. It's like, well, obviously it's a different director, but it just looks totally different. It's you know what I mean? Like,
I feel like Forever was trying to like kind of match this one a little bit, or match this world a little bit. And then
it's a lot of color. But it's not here.
In Batman and Robin, they were just like, Joel Schumacher, just sell toys, man. And he was like, all right, I'll sell some toys. Yeah. But I feel like what I was trying to say was Alfred doesn't get a lot of play in these movies.
No,
not like he does in like Batman Begins. It's like that's Alfred's time to shine.
But it's also like this wasn't an origin story of Batman.
No, it wasn't.
And that's awesome because I feel like at this point, yes, this was the first Batman movie since 1966, but everyone knew the story of Batman. There was no question. I'm sorry. No, everyone except Vicki Vale, apparently, who's like asking about his parents and shit. It's like, bitch, you don't know?
Yeah, come on. That's common knowledge.
Like, and then she goes, hey, Knox, can you look up what's special about this? I'm surprised Knox didn't go, are you stupid?
Yeah. What do you not do any research?
For real. Like, that's Bruce Wayne. Famously, his parents were murdered.
Yeah. They don't talk about like the Wayne's company. He's just like a billionaire.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah. All right.
Again, I think it's one of those things where you're watching the Batman movie. You know the deal. That's why we didn't waste so much. That's why, like, Batman, you can't. That's why when I see stuff like comparing this to Batman Begins, I go, Batman Begins is a straight origin story. This is not.
You were around in 1989. Did people know about Batman?
Yeah, they did. They were well aware. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Weren't you an infant?
I think this came out 2 months before I was born, actually. In fact, fun fact about Mr. Robbie, the number one song in the U.S. when I was born, and it was only number one for 1 week, was Bat Dance by Prince.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, what was I going to say? Nah, who fucking cares?
Okay. The scene where Joker's laughing gas starts to take over Gotham, incredible.
Yeah,
that female anchor trying not to laugh, like,
excellent.
You see her, she's like,
yeah,
even when she's talking, she's awesome in that small role. She's giving her all.
Yeah.
And when the guy's like, I don't understand what's so funny.
Yeah. And then she's dead. But she's got that big smile. Good stuff. That's really good stuff.
And they're showing the models with the big smile. How gruesome are those commercials with the faces of like the dead models that are like the cardboard cutouts?
Yeah, excellent.
It's so good.
That's
Joker brand.
That's such good Joker stuff, because the Joker stuff, it's always like, this is kind of funny.
Yeah.
But also terrifying.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I love Heath Ledger's Joker like just as much as this one, if not a little more. But like again, they're very different. But he was more completely like, I'm spook fest. Although like when he says like, oh, I want to make this pencil disappear, boom, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Also when he's dressed up like a nurse, pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
Good stuff.
Hi.
So he does have he does have some of that. Oh, I'm funny, but also I'll fucking kill you. That's that good shit for the Joker. Always that good shit. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do with the Batman.
Oh, Barry
Joker.
Keoghan.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with that. Honestly, I think they should have waited with the Joker.
I agree.
I think there's too much Joker.
Did I tell you what I think they should have done for the next Batman movie?
No, let me hear.
Since it's all grounded in reality.
Yeah.
The next villain should be Poison Ivy. And it shouldn't be this supernatural taken over by plants Poison Ivy. She should literally just be an eco-terrorist.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, again, I don't get paid to make these movies, so there you go, Hollywood, do it.
Yeah. I mean, I think
but I do want written by, and I want my name there, or story by,
or just the idea for Poison Ivy in this movie by very specific credit. I mean, I know that they're going to do a whole bunch of like that's kind of an Elseworld story, and then there's going to be the DCU main continuity, yada yada yada. Who fucking cares? Honestly, just entertain me. But
that's all I care about.
I thought initially that it was a mistake to go super grounded, because we kind of just did that with the Nolan trilogy. And like, are they taking liberties? Yeah, but mostly that's a very grounded representation of Batman.
It's incredible. I loved it.
Which one, the Nolan trilogy or the Batman?
Both. No, the Batman, the one we're talking about right now, the Batman.
Sure.
The Robert Pattinson one. I loved it.
I also loved it, but it is not without its issues.
I'm going to be honest. The only issue I had with that movie was the length.
Okay. Here's my problem with it. The length is some of it. The third act is kind of like tacked on. The action, other than like that beginning scene where he like fucking beats the living shit out of everybody, action's all right.
You're wrong. I just want to let you know.
Okay. I mean, I only saw it the once.
I disagree with you, I should say. I only saw it once also, but I also left the theater absolutely gobsmacked by how amazing it was. So
no, I really liked it too. But like, I don't know. I've seen all this before. I think, and I'm happy that they didn't show Bruce Wayne's parents dying. Like we just said, everybody knows
we don't need it.
And I was pissed off. Like, I didn't really like the movie Joker.
Ugh.
And at the end, they do the fucking Wayne death again. Yeah. And I was like, Jesus Christ, how many times am I going to watch these people die on screen?
The thing with Joker was, it was one of those movies was like, it's the same thing I said about Lighthouse. Well acted. Everyone did what they wanted to do.
Right.
I never want to watch that movie again.
See, I'd watch The Lighthouse again, but Joker, I don't know. A lot of it was just like, hey, let's see what weird shit Joaquin Phoenix will do. And like, again, cool, I guess. Like, he's dancing in a bathroom to that cello music, and cello music's great. I like that score.
Oh yeah.
But like, it's like a 4-minute scene of him just like dancing in slow-mo. I'm like, if you're trying to say something, I don't get what you're trying to say, man. I don't fucking get it.
It's one of the rare times where the sum is lesser than the parts.
Yeah. Yes.
Because like, it's like well acted. The score is good. Even parts of the script, I'm like, I understand, but I'm just watching a guy be weird.
Yeah, it's just like a sad man with mental issues.
Yeah.
And at the end of the movie, he kills a man on TV, and that's it.
That's the best. I mean, again, best scene.
Well, the problem with that scene,
there's no problems with that scene.
I'm sorry. Look, we all understand what this movie is trying to say, right? And then he just up and says it. He's like, "This is the problem with society."
Oh,
Bam.
Okay, that's fair.
I was like, okay, well, you spelled it out for me. Thanks.
That's fair, but my rebuttal is he shoots a guy in the head.
He does. He shoots Bobby De Niro.
That's fucking sick. If you shoot a guy, if your movie involves a guy shooting a guy in the head on national television, I got to give it half a star.
Okay.
I got to up it half a star. That's pretty fucking sick. Especially this day and age in like movies that aren't violent. If you give me a movie of a guy shooting a guy in the fucking right between the eyes, even if I've hated it up until that point, you're getting half a star.
Yeah. Okay. Let's rank live action Batmans and live action Jokers. Give me your list.
Like the actors?
Yeah. Yeah. People who played them. Yeah.
Okay. Who do you want me to do first?
Either
Batman
one.
or Joker? All right. I'll do Batman first.
Okay.
All right. Last, Clooney.
Sure. You give him a good script, I feel like he'd nail it.
Disagree. I just don't think he's I don't think he's Batman.
Fair.
Clooney works really well in dialogue driven stuff. Clooney's awesome delivering lines. Like every Wes Anderson movie he's in, he's awesome in every Coen Brothers movie. Coen Brothers, I think I mean.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's been in Wes Anderson, but he's awesome in the Coen Brothers movies. I don't think Clooney works as Batman. I just don't.
Okay.
After Clooney, I guess I kind of gotta go. I guess I'll go Kilmer because it was only one movie.
Yeah.
Even though I actually liked Kilmer. Then I'm gonna go Affleck. I didn't even think Affleck was bad.
I think if
he just
given
didn't have his
better
own
material.
movie.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna go Bale. I don't like Bale's Batman. I like the movies. I don't like the voice. The voice is really hard to get past.
Yeah, I agree. I think he makes a great Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. Then I'm gonna go
nice coat. All right, come on, man.
Are we only doing live action?
Yeah.
All right. Then I'll go West. And then I'll go Keaton.
All right. What about Pattinson?
Put him between West and Keaton.
Okay.
So 2.
All right. Jokers now.
Joker. Number 1 is going to be Mark Hamill. That's the easy, but that's not live action. So never mind.
Live
that.
action.
Live action. I'm going Nicholson. I'm taking him over Ledger.
Okay.
I just don't like the incel shit.
Yeah, like the culture kind of ruined.
Yeah, I don't like the culture that I created, so I got to put number 1 at Nicholson.
Okay.
Then I'll do Heath Ledger at 1A because he is actually better.
Right.
But the culture around it has been so bad that I just can't give him that. And I want to piss off the people who will not like me saying that.
Right.
Then who else? I guess Cesar Romero.
Yeah, fair. He's very good.
Then I'm going to go Barry Keoghan, and I'm putting Jared Leto all the way at the end.
Sure.
Did I miss anyone?
Yeah, Joaquin.
All right, I'll put him before Jared Leto, but
yeah, no, I agree. Honestly, I agree with most of you. I would swap Nicholson and Heath Ledger. I'd put Nicholson as my 1A. Because I love him, but like I said, the animated ones are my top.
The animated ones are the best.
actions. Yeah.
It's just like I said. It's the culture around the Ledger one has become so icky.
Yeah, I agree.
Of these guys who are just like, I'm the Joker.
Yeah, that's me.
It's like,
I'm misunderstood.
And then it got even worse with Joaquin.
Yeah.
So it's like, hey, fuck this.
Yeah.
We're going back to 89, where he's just a silly boy who likes to kill.
Love it. Anyway, let's get back to that movie.
Yeah.
We're
an hour into this podcast at like 4 minutes into the movie.
Hey, it's Batman. It's Batman.
Yeah,
right?
it's Batman. It's all Batman.
I like how every time Batman moves, he spreads his cape and it looks like bat wings. I like they don't use it too much, but they use it just enough where I'm like, shit, that's badass. I love it.
There is, because I know the suit was uncomfortable, but I think that being uncomfortable adds to his movements in the suit.
Yeah, like I think that they should not have had just straight shots of him looking around because it looks fucking ridiculous.
Yes.
Like when he looks up, he has to move his entire back goes
body.
Up. Like, come on, man. That looks silly. I also like that sometimes because it's been updated to HD. Now you can just straight up see the wire that's holding him.
Yeah.
But he's doing the glides. And there's something endearing about it. I'm like, nice.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I'm not going to shit on that.
Yeah, it was made in 1989.
Exactly.
It looks great.
Yeah, I can't shit on that because now they weren't accounting for our cameras that we have today.
They're like, nobody's going to update this footage.
And they did.
This is as good as it gets.
Listen, I understand why they believe that, because I remember when GTA 5 was first released for the PS3, I was like, this is the peak of human achievement.
Yeah.
And then they released it to the PS4.
Yeah.
And I was like,
and then they released it for the PS5.
Yep, they did. Or they're going to.
I think they already did.
Oh, did that? I'll never forget when it was like, it was one of those PlayStation events, and all of a sudden the Rockstar logo pops up. And I'm sure thousands of people felt the same way, because I know I did, because this is like in 2019. I was like, oh, fuck, are they announcing GTA 6?
Yeah, it was just GTA 5 again.
And
I
like,
remember that.
yeah, they're like, it's GTA 5 for the PS5. I was like, this is the third generation.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Apparently it's like multi-billion dollars.
Yeah, it makes so much money.
Yeah.
But unless you got into the online right away, you sign on and just get fucked.
I've to this day never played. I think I only played it once at your house.
GTA 5 is an incredible game.
That's what I hear. I mean, it's Rockstar. They make good games.
It's totally worth it. I also bought today Crash Team Rumble because we're recording this on the day that Crash Team Rumble came out.
Oh shit! Is it good?
It's a lot of fun.
Nice.
Now, because it's the first day and it's seasons like Fortnite, they have
Okay.
like Activision developers playing it too, and you know it's them because it has like a little Activision logo next to their name.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I feel like it's not in the spirit of them to be all on a team together and just fuck you up.
Yeah, just like clean house. Yeah.
And that's what they do. I was playing before we recorded. I was 200 points away from winning. I had a 500-point lead, and then they just beat the shit out of me.
So we made this game.
Yeah, and I'm like, they're definitely doing that on purpose. This is video game talk tonight.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of it. But well, sometimes the bat suit looks like really, really good. And then sometimes it just looks really ill-fitting. Like he's just swimming in it. You know?
Oh,
But
yeah.
when it looks good, it looks great.
Yeah, absolutely.
I also think
When they shoot him from the neck up, it looks great.
Yeah, I really like the length of the bat ear. I think they really nailed the length of the bat ear. I like it a little long, not too long, because then it gets ridiculous.
Oh, that's what my partner says.
Nice. And then I don't like when it's too short. Like I feel like the Dark Knight Returns, his ears are too short. Ben Affleck, because it's pretty much that's the Batman. It's Dark Knight Returns. Ears are too short. And speaking as a man with very small ears compared to, the rest of his face, I like long ears. Yeah.
I have huge fucking ears.
Let me see him. Let me see him, baby. Oh, yeah, that's that good shit.
Oh, that's weird. I don't like
Yeah.
that.
Did I make
In
you
fact,
feel weird?
When I was a baby, my grandfather said, "Oh, he's finally grown into his ears."
Nice.
Yeah, and I cut them off.
Well, considering you still remember that to this day, it made a fucking impact on you.
No, I only remember it because my parents felt the need to tell me it every time they looked at me.
Every time they looked
Every time
Every
they're like,
single time.
"Hey, Rob, you got big fucking ears." You remember that time? I was like, "I don't remember. I was 4 months old."
I'm starting to get a complex here.
Stop calling me Dumbo, Mom.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's horrifying?
What's that?
That woman in the mask.
Oh man, love that's that great Joker shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jack, you said we were gonna.
I like how when she first sees him, she faints immediately. He's like, "Hey,
Yes.
baby doll," and
Yes.
and she just eats shit on the floor.
Incredible.
And then he kills her.
No.
Oh, she killed herself.
Yeah, she does. She jumped out a window.
Oh my goodness, that's dark.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I get it. But again, this is why it's fucking awesome because it's dark as shit, but they're not beating you over the head with some shit.
No, they're not. They're not like, look at how dark this is. They're just like, oh, in passing, they're like, you see that shit?
She
You're
fucking
like,
killed
I saw
herself.
that shit.
Hope you caught that because we're not
Yeah.
going to bring it up again
Yeah.
because we saw her face. It's actually not all that bad, but it looks pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's a scene where the Joker says like what he's gonna do with this plan,
Mm-hmm.
and then he laughs, and the camera just holds on him, and he laughs, and then he goes whoop whoop, and then he laughs again, and then that's it. I didn't understand that. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
I don't, I'll be honest. Is that right on the commercial?
Maybe. I think it's before the commercial where he's like, "I'm gonna do something crazy," and then he
Yeah.
goes, "Hey, hey, 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 ooh, ooh, eh, hey, 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 hey," and then the scene cuts, and I'm like, "What was that?" It feels like they were like, maybe if we hold the camera on him, he'll do some crazy Jack Nicholson shit. and that was like all he had. And they're like, all right, fuck, let's put it in.
Oh, I don't know. I thought that was the Joker brand commercial.
I don't remember, but it's a strange scene. It's like maybe 10 seconds. I just found it very strange, even for this movie, which is very strange. This is a strange movie.
I mean, there's a scene where he's just cutting out magazine pictures and he's just surrounded by them.
Yes, which is great. That's like what in the Suicide Squad, not the Suicide Squad, but in Suicide Squad, when Joker is in that big thing of guns and he's laughing, his shitty Jared Leto laugh. I think that's what they were going for.
Yeah, I think they're going for a lot of things in that movie.
Yeah, they're going for too much.
Yeah. Oh, you're kidding.
I'm not. I'm dead serious, Robbie.
Oh.
I think that movie's too much.
It's not good.
Although I remember after, I think we saw that in theaters. I remember afterward being like, I don't know why everybody hates it so much. It wasn't that bad, but
that's what I said too. That's the only time I ever saw it.
Same. It's not good, but like,
no.
I don't know. We'll cover it again for this.
Yeah, probably. Hey, you know what I really loved?
What's that?
I loved how gross the news anchors were.
Yeah, because they couldn't wear makeup.
Yeah, but like they didn't even like brush or comb their hair for some reason.
Yeah, and that dude had like the biggest zit.
Yeah,
known to man, like a record-setting pustule.
You look like that kid, that Boyle kid from Fairly Odd Parents.
Kill them. I used to talk to him. Oh my god. Also Pastulio from fucking Invader Zim.
Yeah.
Hypnotic Pimple. Yes. What a time. What a time to watch cartoons. I really like the Joker putting on like skin tone makeup over his pale white face.
Yes.
Excellent. And then like he smears it off and there's white underneath.
Yeah, when he's sweating or acting like he's sweating. God.
Or like she throws the drink in his face.
And he acts like he's melting.
Yeah, and then he shows and he's all creepy. It's just very good. Love it.
He's all about the gags here. He's all about the bits. Because she does the water and he does the fake melting thing. It's so good.
It's very good. This movie's great.
And then after Batman saves Vale, he goes, where does he get those wonderful toys?
Okay. So that scene I think is hilarious because Batman bursts through the ceiling, lands, grabs Vicki Vale, and then points this giant, bizarre device that does a very specific action. And like he holds it up, and then it unfolds, and then it shoots 2 grappling hooks to each side of the room, and it's like 10 seconds, and everybody's just watching him do it.
No one does anything.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then he escapes. So he's like, where does he get those toys? It's like, well, maybe he could have done something about it.
You could have stopped. You could have grabbed him at any point.
Any point. Good stuff, though.
I like he's driving the Batmobile here. He uses the grappling hook to turn the Batmobile.
I love that.
And then he crashes it, gets out, and just makes a run for it.
He just books it, and he goes, shield. And then
that shield.
Cool.
Oh, I love that shield animation. That stop motion. Ooh, baby.
Yeah. Also, the
I'm not done.
Rob's not done, baby.
Okay.
That grappling hook to turn the car. I don't know if you ever played. I think it was Batman Vengeance for PS2. There was a level where you were driving the Batmobile and you had to use grappling hooks on the turns because they were so tight and you were going so fast. Very cool.
This is an awesome Batmobile.
This is my favorite Batmobile.
It's sick. I used to have this toy as a kid.
Same, brother.
Shit.
And the cockpit would open. You could put the Batman in there.
Yeah. And it had those little things on the wheels with the spikes.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
My Batmobile didn't have the bomb that this one had, though.
No. You remember where he fucking kills everyone in that building?
I was like, they're dead. DED. Batman just blew those people up.
You know what I noticed, which I didn't notice upon my first several thousand viewings of this movie, because I used to watch the shit out of this movie.
Yeah.
He doesn't start killing people until he finds out that Joker is the guy who kills his parents. And then he's like, well, fuck this no killing thing. I'm just going to murder everyone.
Yeah, I'm just going
like,
for
he
it.
Tries to save the Jack Napier.
Yeah.
Like he grabs his hand. He's trying to pull him up. And then I like how it clicks because like after that scene, which the scene is fucking bananas where he's in Vicki Vale's apartment.
Yes.
That scene is bananas. So like the Joker shows up, Bruce hides, the Joker's, doing Joker shit. And then Bruce walks up and he grabs the poker, smashes one of Vicki Vale's things.
Yeah.
Like, what if that was grandma in a vase? Like, what do you do?
You see all the fucking ashes just fall on the ground.
But he breaks her shit. He's like, you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts. And then he's like, you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? And then he shoots him. And then he leaves. He didn't even take Vicki Vale. He just leaves.
That right there should have told Vale, oh, that's Batman, because he just disappeared.
Yeah. Also, he's nuts.
Yeah. Well, when Bruce is trying to tell Vale that he's Batman, he's like talking about a person's day, and he just sounds like he's reciting the lyrics to a Bruce Springsteen song.
Yeah.
He's like, some people, they wake up in the morning, they get up out of bed. Yeah, it's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Also, why is he... Maybe this is a question, but why are you going to tell Vicki Vale that you're Batman? You've known her for like 48 hours.
Yeah, well, at one point, they're like, she's like, I love you. Or he's like, I love you. He's like, you just met.
Yeah, guys.
What is this love?
Pump the brakes, fellas. I know.
Yeah, she says I've loved you since I met you. Well, that's probably why, because he's got money.
But also, when you met him, he lied to you. You know what Bruce Wayne is? They're like, nah, I don't know that guy.
You know what? If I was a billionaire, that's what I'm doing too.
Oh, same.
Then again, if you look like Kim Basinger, I'm probably not doing that too. Weird.
Yeah. So is Michael Keaton? Is he like an attractive fella?
He's attractive, I guess.
I don't know. I don't know.
I
didn't watch this one. I didn't watch this one with my mom. I meant to say my wife. Jesus fucking Christ.
All right, Freud.
Yeah, someone fucking help me.
The Andy Piss complex.
Andy Piss.
Instead of Oedipus.
That's what I call my piss.
Well,
my Andy Piss.
Hey, you notice how Knox calls Bruce Wayne screwed up all because he was honoring his murdered parents?
Yeah.
He's like, hey, Val, looks like this Wayne's really screwed up. He's leaving a couple of roses at the spot where his parents were murdered. Do you think this guy drives past roadside memorials going, weirdos?
Yeah. Hey, remember when your parents were murdered in front of you when you were 8?
Yeah.
You're an idiot for fucking still holding on to that shit. Fucking idiot. But come on, man. I don't know if you've ever experienced anything close to that kind of trauma, my guy. I'm going to leave some flowers if that's all right.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. Looks like guys Wayne's really screwed up. It's like, that was a major news story.
Yeah, that's also a massive understatement. Yeah, he's screwed up. Can you imagine? Can you imagine your entire life just murdered in front of you as you're a child?
I love that Joker does exactly what he says he was going to do. He's like, I'm going to be dropping money on Gotham City. Let's go fight the Batman. And there's no, he's not hiding it. He's like, this is what I'm doing. Nope. I want the press. Come watch me.
Yeah. He just wants the yucks. He wants everybody to laugh at him, laugh with him.
I love when Batman takes his balloons. They stole my balloons. And then he goes, Bob Gunn. And he shoots him. Gonna need a minute or two alone here, boys.
And they're like, move out. Let's get out of here.
And then Batman takes the bat plane up to the sky for a really cool shot. And that's it, because there's no other reason.
No other reason, but that shit is iconic.
Yeah. He's also a terrible shot with that bat plane because Joker's just there.
He
misses
move
him a whole bunch.
Yeah. In fact, the target locks on him.
Yes.
They make it a point to show that, and then he still misses. And I think that's in one of my questions, because what happened here? Why show that? Doesn't make any sense. Nicholson is crushing it, as we mentioned, but sometimes he's really making a meal out of it, because he takes 45 minutes to say to Bob that you are my number one guy.
Love it.
It takes 15 minutes.
I love that shit.
Good stuff. Also, I like that Bruce says thank you to Alfred in this. Like Alfred will like leave him something and he goes, thank you.
Yeah, he's
It
nice.
always pissed me off in like every other iteration of Batman. Like he'll bring him soup or some shit and he just takes it.
And he goes, fuck you.
Alfred, you are nothing to me. He says some really mean cut to the
Clip
heart
my
shit.
toenails, Alfred.
Alfred, if you died tomorrow, I would replace you in an instant and never think about you again. You old bag of shit. And Alfred's like, yes, thank you, Master Bruce. I'm gonna go trim my eyebrows.
Hey, you know what's a chef's kiss in this movie? Joker's incredibly long handgun.
Yeah, he pulls it out of his pants. It was like all the way down to his foot. Love it.
And then he
takes
just
down the
folds.
bat plane with it.
Yeah, exactly. And then he just folds it up when he needs to.
It's great. It's great.
But again, this is just a Joker. Tim Burton was the perfect director to direct a Joker.
I like that the logic behind that gun is that the longer the barrel, the more powerful. You can take down a fucking plane with it. It's still the same little revolver. Like,
but it's the most Joker logic.
Oh, of course. I love it. And then later he does the thing, the pow one, where he's like, I'm just going to end it all. Pow. And she's like, ah. And he's like, you thought I was going to fucking kill myself, you dumb broad. It's great stuff.
Miscellaneous note here. I love when the Prince song is playing and they're on the float. I don't know if you noticed, there's a guy sitting on the float to the left and he's got an automatic rifle and he's just lazily pumping his fist to the music. Like everyone else is dancing and there's just one guy who's got to be pushing 300 pounds just pumping one fist to the Prince song that's playing.
That Prince song, it's got that classic 80s snare where it's just like somebody shot
really
a shotgun.
popping. Yeah.
Like every single snare is yeah.
Good stuff.
It is good stuff.
Batman throws a guy down a fucking bottomless pit.
Yeah, he does. Twice.
Yeah.
Again, I think at that point he's like, I'm just gonna fucking kill this guy, kill my parents.
There's also that one guy where while Joker and Vicki are dancing, a guy tries to jump on him and he just falls through the floor on his own. He just misses. And
Batman like turns around and looks down. He's like, oh shit.
Oh, he's dead.
He's like, shit, I better look out.
Also, I like that Vale acts like she's about to blow Joker.
Yes, she does. And it worked.
You think his dick is white?
I think it's gotta be.
I like that it's not a fight. Like Batman's just beating the shit out of Joker until he just manages to outsmart them.
Yeah, like I like how, and that's a little different from the animated series, because in the animated series, like Joker is never a match for him, but he could still like fuck him up if, you know, like he'll bring a knife or something.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's he's not like physically useless. Like this one, I mean, he's kind of an older guy in this. I like how he punches him in the stomach and he's like, oh, my hand. Fuck.
Yes.
Love it. To go back before that final fight, the fight scene in the alley when like he puts Vicki Vale on the roof and then he's like, I'll be back, and he beats the shit out of all the goons.
Mm-hmm.
I like how Vicki Vale, she's like snapping pics while he's beating the shit out of everyone, and the cuts in the scenes are the flashes from the camera. I was like, that's good. And then like that random ninja shows up. And Batman just like slaps him. He's like, shut up.
Sure, there's a ninja here now. Awesome, guys.
Yeah.
I like Joker's death in this.
Yeah.
Because something I always forget is like Batman didn't explicitly kill Joker. He was just like, I can't let him get away.
Right. But at this point, he's killed several.
Yeah, exactly. He's killed several goons.
Yeah.
But like, I like Joker's death. Could have used a little more blood on that ground that he hit.
Yeah, but I think they were going more for a cartoon.
Yeah,
like
you wanted to see his dead face.
Yeah. I mean, realistically, he'd be liquid. He'd be like just a pile of mush.
Yeah.
But, you know.
They should have had him totally flat. Like 2D, like a cartoon.
Yeah. That would have been great. Also to push back a lot, I think you're a little more ahead of me. But does Batman knock Vicki Vale out or something? Because in that scene, after he beats all the people up, he covers her with her cape, and then bats fly at the screen. And then she comes to in her bed.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Like, did he just like knock her out and put her in her bed? Weird.
Yeah, that was weird. I have no idea.
Probably belongs in questions, our famous segment. But we also get those two lines back, iconic lines back to back in that apartment scene. You want to get nuts, let's get nuts. And you ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Yeah.
Classics.
Well, Joker also says, I also like when Joker says, I'm only laughing on the outside.
Yeah, on the inside, I'm all sad.
Yeah. I gotta tell you something. I really like this movie.
This is a very good movie. Did you ever see Batman Returns?
Yes.
Do you like that one?
Yes.
Do you like it as much as this one?
Tough to say. I watched it very recently also, and I enjoyed it thoroughly.
See, I haven't seen it in a long time.
I watched it as a nice Christmas-themed watch.
Nice.
During Christmas season.
Nice.
Nice. All right, I have nothing else to say. I really like this movie. I think it fucking rocks.
Okay. So, at the end, in the bell tower.
Yes.
The Joker burns the bell off the tower, right? And it lands.
Yeah, with the acid.
Yeah, lands directly in the doorway, right? Cool. I have no problem with that. And then you get a scene of the portly old Commissioner Gordon, and he just pushes it like once, and he's like, "Nah, we can't get in there."
Nope, we're trapped.
That was it. That was it. That was the most he could do. Just like not get a group of men to push the bell out of the way. It's just the oldest guy in the force, and he's like, "No, it's impossible." It's good stuff. And then at the end, we get the bat signal.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes, after the mayor and Harvey Dent read a letter from Batman.
Yeah.
Dear boys, I'm Batman.
Love Batman.
Like Bruce Wayne is crossed out.
Yeah, love Batman.
Nailed it.
Well, yeah, this is a very good movie, as you said. Do you have any questions about said movie?
Ooh, well, I have one question for you first.
Okay.
What would you give us on Letterboxd? Because I'm saying 4 out of 5 stars.
I agree.
Cool, that was easy.
I might even go fucking 5. I really enjoyed it.
Let's do it. 5 stars.
5.
I wanted to go 5 also, and then I was like, I don't know, is that a lot?
No, I love this movie.
Cool.
I understand. Oh, he kills people. This is a different Batman. This is Tim Burton doing a Batman. It's great.
Oh, he kills people. Shut the fuck up.
Listen, it's one thing if he kills people it depends on how in movies. Like, I had a problem in Batman vs. Superman because he was just shooting people with guns.
Yes.
And that's stupid because his parents were killed with guns. And I think that narratively would have worked way better if he came really close to killing people and then stopped. Because then he's redeemable. But at that point, at the end of the movie, you're like, that's just a murderer. That's just a crazy psychopath. But anyway, 5 stars for me.
5 stars. We've done it.
Yeah.
But I have 2 questions.
All right. I have 4, but I think I asked 1 or 2 already.
I definitely asked one of mine already, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
All right. You go.
All right.
Questions.
What exactly were Napier's crew trying to steal?
Oh, when they went to Ace Chemicals?
Nope, it's not Ace in here. It's Axis in this movie.
Oh.
I know that. I wrote Ace Chemicals about 4 or 5 times until I looked up and said, wait, are they saying Axis?
Why do you think they changed it to Axis?
Couldn't tell you.
Huh. I don't know. What were they stealing?
I have no idea.
Money?
That's what I think. But the thing they opened up just looked like a filing cabinet.
Yeah. And like, who stores cash in a chemical plant?
Yeah. I have no idea.
I don't know. It's Gotham City. That's
exactly.
That's probably par for the course there. when that guy shook Joker's hand and burnt to death from getting electrocuted, which is a great scene. Love it.
Awesome.
Did he not see the giant red button?
Hey, no. Hey, what's that, dude?
Yeah. Hey, before I shake your hand, what the fuck is that?
Am I going to get shocked?
Is that going to kill me? Is that going to burn me into a skelly man?
He was a little hot under the collar.
Honestly, anybody getting like burnt until they're a skeleton is great to me.
Incredible.
Love it.
I love how his face was turning all red as he's burning.
Yeah, great stuff.
Questions.
I touched on this before. But how does Vicki Vale not know what happened to Bruce Wayne's parents?
Ignorance. Blatant ignorance.
Yeah. She's totally oblivious to it.
Aren't you a journalist? Aren't you an
Photographer.
award-winning? Oh, well, it's a form of journalism.
That's fair.
Questions.
When the Joker smashes the TV screen with that boxing glove thing, it's like on a stand. Which again is like a very specific thing to have. I need a boxing glove on a spring on a stand so I could use it while I sit down. Where's he getting all of his stuff?
You're making it.
Got a lot of like customized weird gadgets.
He's the
and
Joker,
gizmos.
baby.
He is the Joker, baby.
Questions.
I touched on this earlier, but why did the bat plane miss the Joker? We watched it acquire the target,
Yeah.
and yet every single shot missed.
He's a bad shot.
Turns out.
Questions.
My final question is, where are the police? They're in the beginning, and they fuck off entirely for the middle, and then they show up again at the very end, and they're like, well, we can't really do anything.
I think we're just supposed to believe that they're just corrupt. Art imitates life, you know?
That's, yeah. I think they don't, I think the Nolan trilogy does a really good job with Commissioner Gordon.
Yes,
As
that I
a
agree.
character and as Batman's ally. In this, he's just like a bumbling.
Yeah, he's just
Kind of
there.
did more of a Adam West kind of Commissioner Gordon in this,
Yeah.
where he's a good guy, but he's also like kind of just like he walks into the Axis chemicals and he's like, hey, nobody do nothing. And everybody's like, shut up. Shut up, you old bitch.
He walks in and goes, please stop.
Yeah. And they're like, no, we don't fucking listen to you, you old bitch. Yeah, trivia. Let's get into that.
Yo, you'll never believe it. I have 8 trivia questions.
Damn, I got 4. You go first.
All right. What does Lieutenant Eckhart say the criminals are drinking at the beginning of the movie? Liquid plumber, bleach, Drano, ammonia.
Drano.
It is Drano, yeah.
Yeah. You want to go again? You'll do 2, I'll do 1.
Sure.
Since you have double.
At the casino-themed party at Wayne Manor, what does Knox compliment Harvey Dent on? His tie, his tux, his shoes, his belt.
I want to say belt.
No, it's not his belt.
His tie.
It is his tie, yeah.
I've done it. Yo,
There you
edit
go.
out the part when I said belt.
Nope.
Fair. All right. What was the original line that Michael Keaton changed to I'm Batman when the guy asks, what are you? I am the night. I am vengeance. Your worst nightmare. Or your mother's ass.
You said I am vengeance or I'm vengeance?
No, it is not.
I am the night.
Yeah, I am the night is correct.
Yeah, I knew it was one of those two.
Yeah.
What did the police say happened to Jack Napier while talking to Knox over the phone? The police shot him. He committed suicide. He got away. Batman killed him.
Batman killed him.
No.
He committed suicide.
Yeah. Because the police don't want Knox to know that they see Batman, so they say that he committed
Right.
suicide.
Okay. So again, edit out that first one.
All right, yeah. I'm totally going to do that.
Okay, it doesn't seem like you're really going to do it, Rob.
I'm not. I assure you I won't.
Oh, I'm real nettled.
Greg Nettles, baby.
Nice.
Oh, when Vale has dinner with Bruce Wayne for the first time, what activity does Alfred tell an amusing anecdote about Bruce Wayne? Horseback riding, bocce ball, scuba diving, bird watching.
Horseback riding.
It is horseback riding, yeah.
I'm such a genius. Ooh. All right. Which comic was Michael Keaton given to prep for the role? The Dark Knight Returns, The Killing Joke, Death in the Family, or the first 40 issues of the original run of Batman from the 30s and 40s?
The first however many issues of the original run.
No, Tim Burton was given that.
Then The
But
Killing
Michael
Joke.
Keaton- No, Michael Keaton was given The Dark Knight Returns.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Who does Joker say got a little hot under the collar? Stefan, Jacques, Mark, Antoine.
Yeah, I don't remember the names of the guy that he burnt to a crisp.
I understand that.
I'm going to say Antoine.
It is Antoine, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Joker specifically says Antoine got a little hot under the collar.
And then he laughs.
He goes, hee hee hee.
Yeah, great stuff.
What's the tagline for Joker's Joker brand commercial? And remember, laughter is the best medicine. Put on a happy face. Smile and the whole world smiles with you. Turn that frown upside down.
I think it's Smile and the Whole World Smiles with you.
You would think wrong.
What was the second one?
Put on a happy face.
What was the first one?
Laughter is the best medicine.
The first one.
No, it is not. Laughter is the best
It's
medicine.
put on a happy face.
It is put on a happy face.
Yeah,
Do you want me to edit that one too?
Yeah, you got a lot of editing to do, dude.
Yeah.
Isn't editing, edited, aren't those weird words? Why would we make them like that? Edited. You know? Yeah. How long did it take to apply the Joker makeup? 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, or 4 hours?
3 hours.
No, 2 hours.
What does Joker tell Vicki Vale he wants? His face on the $1 bill? His name in the history books? For Gotham to suffer? For Robert Redford to play him in the movie?
His face on the $1 bill.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah.
What will Joker rip out if anyone else calls Vicki Vale Beast? Their heart, their spine, their esophagus, their lungs.
Their heart,
No.
their lungs.
Yes.
You know what to do.
I'll edit, yeah.
What is the name of the painting that Joker spares? Is it called Meat? The Blood of Man? Figure with Meat? Or Men and Meat?
What's the name? What's the last one?
Men and Meat.
Men and Meat. Okay. See, I thought it was Men and Me, which is the title of your autobiography. But I guess your autobiography could also be Men and Meat.
Yes, the first one's Men and Me, and then the sequel is Men and Meat.
Very good. Very good. I'm going to go ahead and say the one is just Meat.
No, it is called Figure with Meat.
Ooh. Oh, Figure with Meat. I kept thinking you were saying me. And I was ruling out anything where I heard the word me.
That was with Figure with Meat.
Meat. I make figures with my meat. Yeah, I take ground beef and I turn them into swans.
Oh, okay. I can only make one letter with my meat.
Is it an I?
No, it's actually punctuation. It's just a period.
See, I can make an I because my head is detached from my shaft.
And that's like the dot of a lowercase I.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's just like a speck. So I use it as a period.
Mine looks like a semicolon. It's a dot and then a comma.
Very good. You have a song.
I do have a song. I also have a pick to flip.
Flip that shit, girl.
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
The tails.
Tails. Let's see what it is. It's heads. Yeah, I'm gonna go first.
Do it.
My song is called Smile and laugh. And it goes like this. Have you ever danced with the devil? Do you wanna get crazy tonight? I'm gonna need a minute alone here. 'Cause this whole town's so uptight. Take off your makeup. Let me see your face. Fell into the chemicals and left as waste. Look at my tools. It's the best I can do. And now I'm laughing, so they'll laugh too. I put a smile on the people's faces. I fill the Gotham streets with cash. Who do you love? Who can you trust? A man giving out money or wearing a mask on top of the cathedral. I wanna see your face. I'm gonna run from you and you'll give chase. Look at my tools. It's the best I can do. And now I'm laughing. Who created who? Smile and laugh. Just smile and laugh. Smile and laugh. Smile and laugh. Smile and laugh. Just smile and laugh. Smile and laugh. Smile and laugh. But have you ever danced with the devil? Come on, let's get nuts tonight. I'm gonna need a minute. I'm gonna need a minute. I'm gonna need a minute alone here, boy. 'Cause this whole city's too damn uptight. Take off your makeup. Let me see your face. Fell into the chemicals and left as waste. Look at my tools. It's the best I can do. And now I'm laughing. Who created who? So that's my song called Smile and a Laugh. It's about Batman, 1989.
No way.
Yeah.
I like that middle part where you start becoming kooky.
Thanks. Yeah, that hurts my throat.
Hmm.
Actually, I was nervous I wasn't able to get this in. So again, we're recording this on June 20th, and I was watching the Yankee game last week, and IKF stole home, and I screamed, "Let's fucking go!" And I blew out my throat, and I haven't been able to sing or even talk properly for most of the last week. And I had to wait till last night to try to do the vocals. The rest of the song has been done for days, but I had to wait till last night to do the vocals.
Damn.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much to say about it. It's just about Batman 89, piano driven song again. Maybe I should start doing some guitar because I didn't put any guitar in that. I was going to, but I was sweating my balls off, so I didn't.
Whoa.
So Andy, tell me about your song. But just tell me about it. So we're gonna stop recording.
Okay. So I'd rather not.
Okay. We'll keep recording.
Okay. My song is called "Let's Get Nuts."
Let's get nuts. Let's get nuts. Everybody, let me see your nuts.
Robbie.
Well, it's about squirrels.
All right. Well,
Yeah. Get your head
it's
out of the gutter.
It's a little different from most of the stuff I've done for this.
Oh,
podcast.
here we go. Gregorian chants.
Yep. Me and my buddies, all named Gregory.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's why it's called Gregorian, right?
My word.
Everybody's named Gregory.
Yep.
All right. It's called "Let's Get Nuts," and it goes like this.
One night, all it takes is just one bad day for you to end up this way. Play these twisted games with the girl we just met. You and I, we are both the same. Yeah, we may have different names, but we both like the same things. It's that girl we just met. Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? You got lucky, kid. Sing around. I made you. Well, you made me first. And you really are the worst. Wanna get nuts? Well, let's get nuts. He's as real as you or I, drinking blood from all the crime, leaves them to die. Man, what a sight. You and I, we are both the same. We may have different names. We both like the same things. There's that girl we just met.
That's my song. Let's Get Nuts.
I like it. I like the blues.
Yay.
I like the greens.
Nice.
I like the oranges.
Give you one more. Rule of fours. That's
I like the yellows.
sure.
But don't get me started on the mauves.
Mauve. I went real Crayola with that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Never mind. I don't know what I was going to go there. No, that was really good. I like that.
Call you the Crayola kid.
Good. Spew pew. He's a guy shooting crayons at me.
Oh shit.
Wee wee.
Nice. Yeah. I don't know. Something about it. I was like, I want like a kind of like a sexy 6/8 time going.
I get it.
You know, kind of. I was kind of thinking that Weekend song. The one he did for 50 Shades of whatever. Other
I don't know
colors. Wow. I'm really going with colors.
Wowzers.
But it had that boom,
Scat.
boom.
Squat.
I was like, I want to do something like that. So yeah. Just mostly about how they're similar. They're just two wacky people terrorizing a city in different
That's
ways.
exactly what they are.
So yeah. I like this movie.
I do too. I like it a lot. That's why we gave it 5 stars before.
That's right. We did do that.
Yeah. Look at us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Rock as well as roll.
Block and bowl.
You lost me on block and bowl.
Dock and dole. Like bananas.
I'm back.
Nice.
What would you say we're doing next week there, Robbie?
Ooh. We're going back to the year of our Megazord 1972. And we're doing The Godfather.
That's right. We're doing Francis Ford Coppola-August.
That is true for the last 3 weeks of August.
Yep.
Francis Ford Coppola-August. I like that.
Yeah, we're dumb.
We're doing Godfathers 1, Part 2, and Part 3.
Yeah, everybody's favorite, Part 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've never seen any of them.
Holy shit, Robbie.
Yeah. So,
I don't think I've seen the third one, to be honest. We'll
well,
find out when we watch it.
we will find out if you've seen it before, I
Yeah,
guess.
because I'll
That's
be
true.
like, I've seen this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. I'll be there.
I won't, unfortunately. I'll have
All right. So I
something
guess it'll just be me. Guess it'll just be me.
All right. I mean, you got this.
That sucks.
I'll send in my song though.
Sick. And here's Andy's piece of shit.
Rude.
And then I get mad because it's a fucking bop.
Banger. As the
Yeah, a
kids say.
banger and mash.
As well as mash. Yes.
I like to mash my banger in between textbooks.
Jesus Christ.
That's how I absorb the knowledge.
That's not how you absorb knowledge, Robbie.
Why? That's I'm giving myself brain.
It's not even what you're doing. You just what you described was not giving yourself brain. What you described was genital mutilation.
But it's okay because it's male genital mutilation. In America, we're okay with that.
Okay.
Because of circumcision. So we're okay with male genital mutilation.
He's on his weird soapbox again.
I'm on my weird soap opera box. General Hospital is the best soap opera.
Is that the only one you know, though?
No, all my children.
There's one. Yeah.
Yeah. My
I was about to
mom
say it's the only
used
one I
to
knew,
watch
but-
all that shit. She still does.
Nice.
But and she still talks about it. She's like, I was watching General Hospital. I was like, Mom, I'm not going to know what any of this means.
I don't know shit about those, but I know that they'll just write scripts in the hour and film the same
Yeah.
it's all just they do it every day, right?
Yeah. It's been
That's
running for
crazy.
40 years.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah.
Are they filmed live?
No.
or like close to it though, right? Because it's every day.
I don't know. All I know is my mom used to watch the show All My Children. And of course, the show's on forever. They just kept having children.
Yeah. Well,
Where can they find our
Francis
music?
Ford-
Oh,
that's right. I almost just wrapped it up without doing the thing we normally do.
that's fine. Tell us where they can find our music.
Sure. You go to Deezer.
Deezer.
You go to Deezer, and you go to Deezer, right? Or Apple Music or Spotify, wherever you get your music. You search the Royds. That's Royds. But you already know that because you're here. We got 2 albums. We got a Christmas song. Also, my dad, the other day I was at my parents' house for Father's Day, and my dad put on Christmas is Canceled, the music video on YouTube.
Okay.
And we had a laugh. It was a nice time. Forgot.
I always
such
show
a
that to
long
my
time.
coworkers, and then they stop talking to me.
Well, that's funny because after my dad put it on, he stopped talking to me. I was like,
That's
"You put it-"
weird.
I was like, Dad, you put it on.
That's also
He was-
sad.
He was like, you ain't no son of mine.
I was
like, Happy
jesting.
Father's Day. Happy
I was-
Father's Day, Dad.
Uh-oh.
Dad, please. So, yeah, there's that. And you could also get this podcast on YouTube as well.
That's true. The Royds Revue podcast.
But back to the music. You could also find our podcast songs, the ones that we've written for episodes.
Did you say Spotify or anything for the music?
Yes.
Okay. I just remember you saying Deezer a bunch.
I said Deezer, and then Spotify app.
Okay.
Music,
Cool.
wherever
I
you
also
get
started looking at my phone. So
it. Rude. Very
Yeah.
rude.
yeah.
VV, very rude. You go to the Royds.bandcamp.com and you can find our our plethora of podcast songs.
This is episode number 67.
God damn, girl.
Gosh darn, why do you curse?
You're doing it all episode, Bobby. All right, what about the socials there, Robanzo Beans?
See, work smarter, not harder. I've changed most of the socials, just the Royds Band. Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, the Royds Band. TikTok's just the Royds. And send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. Give us a 5-star review rating. If you're listening to you on YouTube, comment below and stuff.
Yeah, tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
word of
Tell your
mouth.
family. Tell me. Send me an email and tell me about it.
So, this podcast, the Royds Review podcast, this shithead idiot Rob is on it. You would relate to him since you're a shithead.
You know
idiot,
what? How about
Rob.
this? Call Andy directly at.
Go ahead, Robbie. Go ahead.
All right. 1, 2,
Very
3,
lonely.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's Andy's number.
Damn.
Now it's out there for all the world.
Good thing he left out 11 because that's my real number.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I invite. I'm very lonely.
Okay. Now
Please
it's
speak to
weird.
me. Yeah.
All right. Let's move on.
Yeah. Next week starts Francis Ford Coppola August.
Easy for you to say.
Don't be rude, Robbie.
Okay. Sorry.
The other day, well, not the other day, because school's over at the time of this record. School's over, and on the last day, I stuttered because when I was really young, I used to have a stutter, and occasionally I still get one. And I stuttered, telling this some 5th graders came into my class. I teach a 2nd grade class, so they were just tearing it up. I was like, get out of here, get out of here! But I stuttered. I was like, get out of here! And one of my students goes, Mr. J, why'd you stutter? I was like, I don't know, man, because I have a stutter. He was like, oh, all right. I just thought it was funny for him to ask that question. And for me to answer it, and then him just accept that answer. Oh, all right.
You ever stutter working retail?
No.
When you have a customer yelling at you? Because they'll let you know.
Are you speaking from experience?
Yeah, they'll let you fucking know.
Yeah. Yoinks. Retail is, I don't miss it.
No, it's the worst. It's the worst.
Yeah.
And Long Islanders are the worst people.
That is a stone cold fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, The Godfather next week.
The Godfather.
Yes, we'll make you an offer you can't refuse, because if you don't listen to this, we'll find you.
Yeah, we'll put a horse's head in your bed.
Yeah, well, Andy will give a horse head.
I'll suck a horse dry, brother.
Oh boy. All right.
This
Bye,
podcast.
everybody.
Bye.